Hey guys, it's Misty and Samantha here with Pak'D Project, and we have talked a lot on here about power and control, but we actually found a power and control wheel to kind of break it down a little bit further, and we wanted to share that with you, and we found this over at maplegate.com. So Sam's going to start by telling us about emotional abuse.
So they list the definition of emotional abuse as teasing, invalidating feelings, using guilt, blaming for everything, being jealous, threatening, withholding affection, waking me up in the silent treatment, and stalking.
Now, the next one that's listed on the wheel is intellectual abuse. Having to prove things to him, mind games, demanding perfection, making me feel stupid, attacking my ideas and opinions, manipulation of information, and telling me I'm crazy.
So, financial abuse is listed as calling welfare, limiting access to money, making me account for every penny, controlling the money, closing bank accounts, wasting, creating debt, not paying child support, and taking care of own needs.
That's a huge turning point. The next one that they list is pets and property abuse. It's killing or threatening pets, punching walls and doors, throwing things, damaging the vehicle, smashing and breaking things.
The next one they have listed on here is psychological abuse, and they list it as intimidating gestures or actions, threatening suicide, threatening to kill me, displaying weapons, denying he said things, and making light of the abuse.
I feel like at this point we're seeing increase in the slow stimulation is growing, agitation is growing. The next one they list is physical abuse. Blocking exits, driving too fast, locking someone out of the house, intimidating, punching or kicking me, spitting, choking me, hitting me, or restraining me. I never knew about blocking exits being considered physical abuse, or even driving too fast. Interesting.
Yeah. The next one listed is verbal abuse, name calling, swearing, yelling at me, insulting, being condescending, and being sarcastic. I feel like that's a lot of the time that's where some of it starts.
Mm-hmm. And I think anybody would be able to say that emotional abuse, that there's a lot of verbal in it. I think they probably put verbal there to show that it's still going, even though these other things are growing and the agitation may be growing. I think that the verbal abuse, it started out as emotional abuse and it's just continuing to grow and build also.
Yeah, because I feel like that being sarcastic is part of making light of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that can also be things that someone in the situation will be like, well, they said that they were joking. Yeah. And it kind of tones it down. It doesn't make it to where it's something hard and heavy. It's made fun of. So the next one on their wheel of power and control is threatening to or having an affair, forcing of manipulating sex, sexual put downs, criticizing how someone dresses, withholding sex, comparing me to others, using pornography, demanding sex as a payment.
And the next one they have listed after sexual abuse is spiritual abuse. Putting down someone's faith, cutting them off from churches, using church and faith to the abuser's advantage, soul-destroying behavior, and using scripture against me,
Oh, that's a new one for me. I've never realized that either, but
Yeah, same here.
I definitely have been in that category.
Yeah.
The next one is using children, abusing children, threatening to harm or take children away, refusing to make support payments, belittling the victim in front of their children, using visitation as a leverage.
I feel like I know some people have used that one.
Oh, most definitely.
As a text, yeah.
Yeah, I've been in that situation.
So the next one is social abuse, isolating from friends and family, monitoring cell phones or mileage on your car, and dictating who I can see, and preventing me from working.
That's a huge one too. The next one is using culture. Using his culture as an excuse for abuse. Putting down my culture. Forcing me to adopt his culture practices. And it doesn't allow me to participate in mainstream culture.
So that's everything that was listed on this power and control wheel. I know some of it could be a lot to take in, but if you get a chance to look it up, and I'll see if I can actually post it in the description for you, because there's some really good information, and to be aware of the type of abuse.
Definitely. Yeah. Maplegate.com will try to also post it on our other social media sites so that you could take a look there. But it definitely has some good information, and it actually breaks things down a little bit further than what I've actually seen before. And so I'm interested in learning more about Maplegate.com and what other resources they may have for people.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. You could reach us on all of our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, our website, pakproject.org.
Yes, like, share, comment. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.